Two visitors here today. As you can see, little baby raccoons. There's two of them out there. The other one's over there on the side. Don't like to be recorded, I guess. Show you all. There's both. There's two right there. I was like, where's the food at? Like, you guys got a treat? Oh wow. I like how they squeak. Yum, yum. I'm not sure how they even got up here.
They got it out of the nest.
Right now my mom's feeding them bread. And all I said was, careful, don't go hand feeding them or picking them up. Because she got pretty close. But, well, wherever you gave them sounds like he made them mad. It's like, we don't eat that. Yeah, they're not happy. Oh, but he's looking like he's walking down the stairs a lot easier using the wall. Smart. Oh, there he goes. The other one's still chilling on the porch there. That brings up a funny story, actually. You see, there's this one time I was out in Roselle, and imagine a baby raccoon like that, but twice as small. So basically, even a baby raccoon. I found one, I heard it chirping like that, how they do, as you all heard. And I was just walking, and I was walking by, and I was like, what's that chirping? Because it was the first time I heard a raccoon ever chirp before. And so, when I went looking around, I realized someone had this weird box in their backyard. And later to find out, they had that box because, like, they called animal shelter for the crying baby raccoon, and like the animal people shelter said they didn't want to take the baby raccoons because the mothers should be around. Like, that's what raccoons are like. The mothers should always be around usually the time, and but this time the mother wasn't coming around. The baby was crying 3 days later, and it was still in this box. So I was like, you know what, screw that. And so I took it out of this wooden box. It was like a large wooden box. And I'm like, you can't be happy in that dark place. And I'm like, I'm not even sure how the raccoon's supposed to get you out of. I mean, I guess it was like kind of built like a garbage can. So if they can open garbage can lids, I guess they can open this box. And so, but yeah, the mother raccoon was not coming back. And I kept on checking it day and night, you know, to make, not like going up to it, but checking it by the window a good 20 to 30 feet away. That way I wouldn't spook the baby mother raccoon at any time. But since I seen, 3 days later, the crying was getting worse, it was getting louder and more nonstop. And basically, yeah, there was no mother raccoon coming. So what I did is I went in that box and I said, screw it. I picked up that baby raccoon. I'm like, oh, look, they're so cute. It was just one, but it let me hold it and stuff. It was crazy, And so I took a picture with it. I was holding it to face it, like I was holding its butt and its back against my chest, and so it was like sitting up against me, and like we took a picture together like that. That was one of my top Facebook pictures right there. Everyone loved that one. They're like, Dalton, you got a pet raccoon? I did for a good 2-3 weeks, I did. But then eventually we had to drive it far off to take it to his farm so it can be, the farmers could raise it with other raccoons. And that's what kind of reminds me of that time I saved the baby raccoon. Fun time. Got to play with it for 2 weeks and eventually, got rid of it. Of course, when the time we had to get rid of it, I was like, oh, I don't want to get rid of it. Then they had to remind me, you know what raccoons grow up to be, right? They grow up to be mean and dangerous. Then I remember, yeah, you're right. Remember watching the movie, Are We There Yet? When Ice Cube had a face-off with the raccoon and deer and stuff. It doesn't look that fun of a time. But yeah, so whenever you see a baby raccoon nearby like that, I mean that those raccoons were pretty old enough to take care of themselves. The one that I found that day wasn't that big. In fact, it was like half the size of those. So yeah, if you ever see like one that's really smaller than that, um, most likely the mother raccoon's nearby, and yeah, you wouldn't have to worry really. And I don't know, but if they're stuck in a place, maybe you do need to get them out of that place. If it's been 3 days later, like one raccoon I found still in the same place, that's not a good sign. That means it's stuck or something. Needs some help. But but yeah, that's my raccoon story right there. The raccoon made me popular, honestly. It boosted my popularity, honestly. That picture on Facebook of me with the baby raccoon, it went up points. I'm pretty sure this video you're all going to be like, oh my god, that's so cute, baby raccoons. And that's probably going to boost my popularity once again. This time I'm not holding them though. I'm not doing that again. It is what it is. Peace out. Pretty cool catch today, I would say.